that much room.
The tray, and another three for Milwaukee.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
There's Walker with the three, and good on the basket. Book it. Walker's got 8 points.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Monroe's shot is good.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Now here's Walker. 8 points for him. Walker missing again.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Here's Middleton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Platoon passes to Jefferson. Rejected by Monroe. And Lure gets it to go. And the Bucks with possession here. 13-point lead.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Here's Brooks. And another basket for Milwaukee. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Here's Brooks. Kemba Walker making his last shot.
Complete domination. What a game for Brooks. He already has 13 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Booker, he's checked in for Jefferson. Dang comes in for John Lure. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Williams in for C.J. McCollum. They set the pick. Left side, Williams. Outside, Kidd-Gilchrist. 5 on the clock. From the wing. Rebounded by the Bucks. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Hornets trail by 15. 1:16 left here in the first quarter. And he gets it to go.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Bucks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one falls for Brooks. And both free throws good for Brooks. Here's Walker. 12 points for him. Dang attacking. Nice D from Brooks. Bucks leading by 15. Here's Elliott. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Elliott's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Walker against Brooks. Fires from deep. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass on.
Milwaukee has got a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And both free throws good for Brooks.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Boy, I love that attack mentality. Get in there and force the official to make a call.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the board.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Freak throws it down hard.
You know, he doesn't have much quickness, but he'll still attack the rim when given the chance.
That Kia SlamCam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And Walker kicks to Williams. Off target from three-point range. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Bucks lead by 19. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor. You know, he may be having fun, but I'm not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba, who needs to shoot better than 38% for the Hornets to go anywhere, doesn't he?
I'd have to agree with you. I mean, what might be better than continuing to play the same game you've been playing forever is to take your game to a new level, and that's going to take some discipline. I think Kemba has more than enough talent to be able to do that, but that's his challenge moving forward.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp. Not much stagnation at all on offense.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Hornets. We've got Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. C.J. McCollum out there with Williams. Then it's Dang, and it's Booker in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets was superb. He finished with 66 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
And here's McCollum for 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
A fast break now for Charlotte. McCollum with the ball. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Brooks, and he goes in for the dunk.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial.
Hornets trail by 13. Pass to Kidd-Gilchrist. Young against Batum. McCollum kicks to Dang. Sinks the triple.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Back to Brooks. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Three-pointer. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo. That's 28 points for Brooks. Hornets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Dang with the bucket.
Boy, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
Here's Monroe, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Now here's McCollum. Tight defense on him. And Dang, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. Dang's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Brooks. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And here's Batum following the three-pointer by Freak. Batum dishes to Dang. Good defensive work there by Young.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Some nice passing here by Charlotte. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, Batum pulls it up. That's short off the rim. Bucks leading by 16. Antetokounmpo kicks to Brooks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Hard to get that one. Off with the size difference there.